The impending storm, climate change's impact on the global economy in the next 5 years. Introduction. Climate change, driven primarily by human activities, has emerged as one of the most critical challenges of our time. Beyond its environmental consequences, the economic implications of climate change are becoming increasingly apparent. The next 5 years are crucial as the world faces the compounding effects of climate change on various sectors and the overall global economy. In this article, we will explore the potential impacts climate change could have on the global economy over the next 5 years. Rising costs and disruptions in supply chains. Climate change-related events such as extreme weather events, sea level rise, and shifting precipitation patterns pose significant risks to global supply chains. As natural disasters become more frequent and intense, the cost of maintaining and repairing infrastructure, as well as insurance premiums, will surge. Moreover, disruptions in transportation and logistics networks could lead to delays in production, increased costs, and reduced consumer demand. The increased frequency of extreme weather events and their cascading effects on supply chains will place a significant burden on businesses across sectors. Agricultural productivity and food security. Climate change affects agricultural systems through altered rainfall patterns, temperature shifts, and increased pest pressures. These factors impact crop yields, livestock production, and overall food security. Reduced agricultural productivity, especially in vulnerable regions, could lead to price spikes, food shortages, and potential social unrest. The next 5 years may witness the compounding effects of climate change on global food systems, highlighting the urgent need for sustainable agricultural practices, resilient crop varieties, and adaptive farming techniques. Increased healthcare costs. Climate change brings a host of health risks, including heat-related illnesses, infectious diseases, and the exacerbation of respiratory conditions. The next 5 years may witness a surge in healthcare costs due to the increased demand for medical services and public health interventions. Extreme heat waves and natural disasters can strain healthcare infrastructure and overwhelm emergency response systems, requiring additional investments to bolster healthcare resilience. Losses in coastal regions. Sea level rise poses a significant threat to coastal regions and low-lying islands, leading to inundation, erosion, and saltwater intrusion. The economic repercussions of these losses are immense, including the displacement of populations, loss of land and property, and damage to critical infrastructure such as ports and power plants. The next 5 years may witness increased economic burdens as governments and businesses grapple with the financial toll of adapting to rising sea levels and protecting vulnerable coastal regions. Opportunities in the transition to a low-carbon economy. Amidst the challenges, there are also opportunities for economic growth and job creation in the transition to a low-carbon economy. Investments in renewable energy, energy efficiency, and sustainable infrastructure can stimulate economic activity while reducing greenhouse gas emissions. The next 5 years provide a critical window to accelerate the deployment of clean technologies, fostering innovation and reaping the economic benefits associated with the green transition. Conclusion. Climate change poses substantial risks to the global economy over the next 5 years. From rising costs and disruptions in supply chains to agricultural productivity declines and increased healthcare expenses, the impacts are far-reaching. Urgent and coordinated action is required at the global, national, and local levels to mitigate these risks and adapt to the changing climate. By embracing sustainable practices, investing in resilience, and transitioning to a low-carbon economy, we can minimize the economic consequences of climate change while building a more sustainable and prosperous future for all. Thanks for watching.